I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart and I want respect.
Naine kalitero anthropo apoton potero tu. You said that to me. Just after you woke up, do you remember it? No. Naine kalitero anthropo apoton potero tu.
What does it mean?
Be a better man than your father.
Latin?
Greek. My mother used to say that to me every night before I went to bed.
Fuck off.
Hold up. Wait.
What's up, paranormal junkies? Willie Michael here. And when I'm not teaching people how to raise their consciousness, I'm tuned in to Paranormal Hood Radio. Namaste.
Sab Soul, the black lit pastor, the psychedelic savage. You know, I'm chilling in the paranormal hood.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop your fucking lying.
That's a huge bitch.
This house is clean.
David May! Shut up. You eating Tennessee? God damn it! We lost. We fucking super lost, man. Tell them, McCluskey. Tell them what time it is.
I don't believe you people.
Huh? What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
That means they'll be able to hear all the shit we talk about when we talk shit about them.
I can see all the shit you're talking about.
They can see and hear all the shit we're talking about when we talk about the shit we talking about?
Jesus. Smoke weed every day.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood.
Paranormal. 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 Paranormal.
Creep with me. Creep with me. Creep with me.
Welcome to
Paranormal Hood.
Who the fuck is this?
Paranormal Hood.
Who the fuck is this?
Paranormal Hood.
Who the fuck is this?
Paranormal Hood.
If you're feeling lucky, duck, then press your luck.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood.
We are the paranormal voice of the hood.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood.
Jiggy and the hoodie.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood. You're listening to Paranormal Hood Live Radio with the sound of DJ Ron Grant. Paranormal Hood.
This is Paranormal Hood. Jiggy and the hoodie. Ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood. Paranormal, baby. Is how we doing it, Paranormal Hood. Paranormal Hood. Paranormal Hood.
Two? Three?
Was it?
How many are you gonna need?
Nice.
Smoke weed every day.
Keeping it on lockdown. All World is in the building.
Please.
Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the buckle up. I'ma show you where it's at. We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4 vines from the strap. Psilocybin driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Tasting color, seeing sound with a crystallize. Turning nothing into something when we alchemize. Vandalize the lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots to this proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but our vision keep us phantom. Phantom black man, ghost writing in a pentagram. I'm from the place where our thoughts meet the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy implode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to rise, step into the I gotta hold on to this feeling. I'll be seeing visions through the folds of the prism. Projecting all wishes, anything I want is given. Paranormal vision, you can call it supervision. Control the superstition, make them wonder how we do it. They seen us in the mud, now we out here making music with the paranormal movement that's stronger than what you deal with. If Jesus was just a fraud, then hallelujah for Judas. Caesar is not the mob, so it just had to be Brutus. They hate when we on our job, cause persecution is useless. Proof that what we doing is more than just making music. Utilizing the truth, drop it off in the hood. Show 'em what's really good, the feeling is understood. We don't just what it means to get it by all means. Supreme beings moving, watch reality explode. We are not alone, if you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood.
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Can you dig
Shit. Smoke weed every day.
From Boston to outer space, we're gonna take you all over the place. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because this is Paranormal Hood Live.
All right. You're gonna learn today.
And you know this, man.
Just mad cause your ass is old.
First name is Deez, last name Nuts.
Deez Nuts.
D's nuts. D's nuts.
D's Nuts.
What?
D's Nuts.
D's nuts.
Deez Nuts.
D's nuts.
Deez Nuts.
D's nuts.
D's Nuts.
D's nuts.
D's Nuts.
D's nuts.
D's Nuts.
Deez Nuts.
D's Nuts. D's Nuts.
Deez Nuts.
D's Nuts.
D's nuts. D's nuts.
Deez Nuts. Deez Nuts. Deez Nuts.
D's Nuts.
D's nuts.
And who remembers when D's Nuts ran for president? What's Hood Hoodies? Welcome to Thursday night. This is Paranormal Hood Live. Wind me up, folks. Live radio. I'm your host, Jiggy.
Smoking.
He's in the background setting up something. We're live and direct in the God of Knowledge Studios. If you got it, light it up. Let's start. Let's see who's in the chat. When we get this party started. Who's number one tonight? Jimmy, Fascination Street. The Pearsons were number one. What's up, Jimmy, Mika, and Sarah? Good to see you guys as always. Philip Blair, KB. Good evening from Tejas, which is Texas. Good to see you. I got some exes in Texas. No song intended. Out of mine, always a pleasure. Nev Mass, Planet Lupa, William Bennett, Philip Blair, Spooky, good to see you. Let's see. Who else? Lee Veltman, what's good, my partner? Lee Veltman had a birthday not too long ago, so now I think he's officially
Peace and love, Skunk Freaka.
960 something years old, because we've done thousands in backs. Forget those fucking 20 in backs. That's for pussies. Thank you, Skunk Freaka, for the donation. Appreciate you. Shout out to Skunk Freaka.
Skunk Freaka, you're definitely getting. Will a large shirt fit you, Skunk Freaka? We have some large shirts left, Skunk Freaka. If a large shirt will fit you now, we're gonna send you Jiggy, DM Jiggy your information, and we'll send you a T-shirt now. If a large is too small or whatever, or even if it's too big, we can get you a smaller size next time we make shirts and stuff, or we can get you a bigger size.
We'll get it done. What's up, Spudwife?
So yeah.
All right, did I get everybody?
You get a shirt, Skunk Freaker.
Jonas, just walked in the house from work. Good to see you. What's up, Littles? All right, did I get everybody? I'm scrolling down here. I'm getting down to the bottom. What's up, Smoke King 420PH? Paranormal Hood Jiggy. I think I know those people.
Yep.
Omar Corona. Mark Tarana. What's up, Cool K? Folks riding out early with us tonight. That's good to see you. Nucleogenie. Pragmagic. Good to see you. Mario Heat. Victor Surge. A lot of people trying to say what's up, Bunya. All right, I think I'm down at the bottom now. I think I fucking finally made it. If you jump in later, I might say, hi. Good to see you, folks. How you doing? How's everybody holding up in this crazy world that we live in? It's insane!
Anybody stepping dog shit lately?
It's everywhere. Although I will say that people are definitely more courteous when I grew up. I mean, there wasn't as many people, as many dogs around as there are dogs now. But back then, motherfuckers was not picking up. I don't ever remember seeing anybody pick up out their dogs. People go to their dogs out. They would run the neighborhoods, do whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw a stray dog. Well, at least not in this country. I mean, I'm sure they're around in some cities, but not like I used to see them. But I also don't live in the city like I used to, so shit changes. Sarah was hospitalized at the start of the week, but she's cool and home. That's good to hear. That is very good to hear. Sending peace and love and some healing blessings to y'all. Victor Sir just sheltered in Medford. It's so funny when you say Medford. Where are you from?
He's in Oregon.
Oregon? Oh, yeah, it's funny.
Either Oregon or Washington. I forget. He's over there, but the fire's right, Victor. You had to leave because of the fire.
Yeah. Also see folks we know who are being affected and running from the fire.
Everybody on the whole fucking west of the Mississippi right now. The fucking whole West Coast it's crazy, crazy. From all the Washington, Oregon, fucking California. Wyoming, Arizona. There's some fires in Nevada. I mean, I think everywhere except for Utah out that way right now. When I was looking at the thing, has active wildfires. It's just insane.
You've also been to Medford, Mass. That's funny. Well, I've been to Medford, Mass. I've never been to Medford where you're at. I've never been to another Medford but the one in Mass. The last Mario Heat. The last stray dog I saw was Jordan Saylor when the SBA abandoned him. Ain't that the truth? He was all dejected.
We'll talk a little bit about that fucking loser in a minute.
Jordana?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some news
Always
in a minute.
fucking crying and whining like a little bitch.
You need money. Money.
They're censoring my videos. They took down my videos.
They don't want me to tell you guys the truth.
Send me money. I need to eat. I can't eat unless you send me money.
I'm young. I don't know what to do.
I guess we talked about it already. Damn, that was easy. That was quick. Get that out of the way. Fucking
information. You're a size XL, but keep the coin. Put it towards your trees. We'll just put it towards stuff for other people too, brother. Appreciate you. Yes, there is a Medford, Mass, Philip Blair. There absolutely is. I'm there every day. That's why it's funny when
like, literally, I go to that. Oh, by all the time.
It's just funny when he said Medford. I'm like, when he says this, it's so close to home. But yeah, there is a Medford, Massachusetts. A couple towns over from where we currently are.
There was a Medford, Massachusetts before there was a Medford over there.
You know, William Bennett, even if if this was his job and it was his main focus, again, if people are giving money to people worth giving money to, but you're listening to someone who's a fucking idiot, that is the problem.
No, now I could see like comedian or something. Somebody's doing something entertaining, something worthwhile, something to get some type of something value of it. You know what I mean? I don't know how people can find Jordan Sather sitting there whining and crying because they took down my videos and they blocked my tweets and everything. Oh no, how am I gonna make money on my bleach? Blah 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 blah. Who wants to pay money to see that? You're not giving out any valuable information at all. It's all misinformation. It's all lies. It's all bullshit. So you can sell your fucking stupid ass fucking health products that aren't healthy. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, you know? Now, if you was fucking juggling or something, maybe while you were doing it, doing some fucking stupid shit while you're telling your stupid fucking lies, maybe I could see maybe some people, yeah, sure, I'll throw you a couple dollars here and there. That was funny when you dropped that fucking chainsaw on your fucking head. I wish it was running, but you know what I mean? It's just nothing worth it. Same thing with David Wilcox and fucking Corey Good are fucking live streaming and shit like that. What the fuck are you people paying him money for? Everything that they're saying, pretty much, you can get for free. Just by Googling dumb shit people fucking say every day. And it will pop up. All the stuff that Corey Good and David Wilcock, Billy, fucking Jordan, all these fucking retards fucking talk about. That's it. Just put dumb shit fucking idiots fucking think. Boom. You'll see all their pictures, everything. And it's all free. Everything that they say is free.
It's free.
Why the fuck are people paying them money for? Like, it makes no sense to me. No sense at all. People got no money, but they gotta give money to them. That's why, like, again, Skunk Freaky, you're getting a shirt. You give us enough money. You get we don't want the money. We don't need the money. People wanted to send money, so we decided we'll take that. When it piles up, we get some shirts made. Next time, maybe it'll be winter time. We'll get some sweatshirts made or something, and we send it back. We use the money that you guys donate to everything to give back to the whole community. We don't keep any of it. Oh, yeah, we kept the shirt when we made the shirts or whatever. Now, my wife made this shirt, but
we kept shirts.
No, fuck. I'll pay for it.
Oh, and I ruined my shirts. Well, my colostomy bag ruined my shirt. You can picture that.
So that's why, you know. But we don't want the money. We don't need the money. But you guys want to give it to us, so we'll take it and we'll give it back to everybody else that way. You know. But he literally, I'll see if I could bring up the video, but with the new way YouTube, I have to do the YouTube thing the new fucking way. I can't go and do it the old way anymore. I'll see if I can play it and stuff, but he's literally fucking, like, whining, like, he might as well have been standing on a fucking street corner with a cup and a sign in his hand. The dude, like, literally fucking hands out, I need money. Join my channel if you like my TV thing. It's all mine. They can't censor me. You won't hear me whining about being censored anymore. I can tell you all the bullshit I want. It's only $5 a month. I need to eat, everybody. Please, I'm hungry. I don't want to lose my house.
But then on top of the $5, you got to pay for all the other classes and all the other bullshit. It's hilarious. Big business. Good for them.
$5 and you still gotta watch ads for fucking Bleach and shit like that.
Stupid shit. All right, Mario, Heat, and Victor. Can we just, Victor? I understand that it's hitting close to home to you. I think Mario was being sarcastic and it's gotten past that. So let's just kind of all breathe. I understand what you're going through, brother. Well, I can't fully understand what you're going through because I've never experienced it, but I really think that it's probably hitting you a little bit more than others, and I feel bad for anybody who's over there has to deal with it. And I hope you and your family are safe.
Yeah, fucking.
So
I get what Mario you're saying and stuff. Because those fucking Q-tards, they do say that, but yeah, it's hit. You know, I mean, fucking, and they're fucking idiots for thinking the shit that they fucking did last year during the campfire and the other fires last year. They're fucking trying to say that they started the fires so they could build a high-speed fucking rail and Chinese people could move over here because we owe China too much money and they don't have any room over in China. That big, huge fucking country of China, they're out of room over there.
With
so they're
empty fucking cities everywhere.
They burned Americans out of their house and they you know, they're gonna move Chinese people in and they're gonna build a high-speed rail. That's why that's why these people they need to be stopped. Jordan Sather, he needs to be fucking. He needs to be censored. All of them. This is the shit that need to be censored. I was so happy the other day. There's people on fucking. This guy, Dr. Dre 81. He's the biggest fucking idiot. We talk about him sometimes, but he's the one last year spreading the shit, saying that fucking, you know, they're using fucking HARP to start these fucking fires and shit like that so they could build the high-speed rails and stuff. They finally deleted his Instagram account. Now, of course, he'll probably get it back because he's whining and crying. Instagram, oh my God, I'm gonna do it. And he'll get it back, and he's gonna be like, yeah, they censored me and everything. Well, you're back, aren't you stupid fuck? You know? So he needs to be. People like that need to be. It's dangerous. Some of the shit that these people are saying and what they're doing and stuff, and it shouldn't be out there. Certain information shouldn't be out there, or it should have an asterisk next to it that this is not real information. This is stuff that fucking stupid clowns believe. Here it is. It's entertaining sometimes, but a lot of times, most of the time, it's just fucking stupid and hurtful. It's racist. It's fucking sexist shit. It's fucking homophobic. It's just all the fucking bad shit in the fucking world. They're like, oh yeah, but we're saving the world. We are one.
Captain, save the universe. Fuck out of here. Clowns.
But yeah, the stuff that they say, especially about stuff like this, anything that comes up, well, we knew this was coming. Q said that. Q said that be prepared. It's gonna get worse now, everybody. We're just sending the message. Dude, you're not fucking doing anything to help. Shut the fuck up, you Q-Todd. Like, seriously.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, let's do a couple news stories. Why not? Excuse me, we're going to jump into some news, folks. And then we'll get back into the dog shit. You ready? And thank you to Jimmy Pearson. He actually takes the time and sends me cool stories and stuff. And I appreciate anybody ever have stories that you see that we haven't talked about. Like I said, you're more than welcome to send it out. I'm more happy to read them. So again, thank you, Mr. Pearson, for this story.
Yeah, it's all Jason Quitt's fault.
Yeah, poor Jason. Just blame it on Jason. Blame it on Mr. Quitt. He quit. That's the problem. He keeps quitting. Get it? Alien base on Mercury. Shock claim after interesting structure discovery. Okay.
You're an idiot.
Alien hunters believe that they have found an interesting structure on Mercury which homes an advanced race of extraterrestrials according to the claim. Despite the like of NASA confirming that Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun, would likely be lifeless, conspiracy theorists have been searching for their aliens nonetheless. By analyzing images of the planet, which has a toxic atmosphere and surface temperatures of more than 430 degrees Celsius, one UFO hunter believes he has found evidence of an ET base. The proof comes in the form of an apparent structure on Mercury which has led to claims it is home to aliens. The supposed base is around 5 kilometers across with a giant door which stretches 1.5 kilometers wide. Prominent alien hunter, come on. Who is it, yo? Come on. Who's coming with me?
A door 1.5 miles wide. What are they lifting it with anti-gravity?
Hey,
Fucking
it's
opening it
aliens.
with fucking, like, seriously, what the fuck?
Well, hold on.
It's fucking...
Someone just throw his name in the chat, please. I'm sure you guys know who it is. And Jimmy, you can't do it because that'd be cheating. Which made the astonishing claims after searching through telescopic images of Mercury. Furthermore, Mr. Blank addresses claims that the aliens could not live on the surface by stating the gigantic door leads to an underground base which would be a safe home for extraterrestrials according to blah, blah, blah. He wrote on his blog, UFO Sightings Daily, this is an interesting structure on Mercury. The building's about 5 km across according to the rules of the map. Also has a huge rectangle doorway. The door is probably for ships to enter and exit. Wow. Where was I? Life could not exist on the surface exposed to space unless there were buildings on the surface. However, life could exist under the ground in cities built to house tens of thousands. Mr. Blank has made several claims about aliens around Mercury. Just last week, he said he had discovered a supposed gate which is 100% proof of life on Mercury. Nobody's got it? Wow. Come on, guys, you're letting me down.
Somebody said Scott.
Oh, they did? So you know what Scott's wearing? Okay, I didn't see that. Thank you. However, in both instances, it appeared that the structures Mr. Waring has discovered are simply meteorite craters, with the sightings likely put down to an effect known as pareidolia. Pareidolia is essentially where the brain tricks itself into seeing familiar patterns. Mr. Waring? Seriously, dude, the Scooter seat really give it up. Give him another one. And he goes from Mars to Mercury. I mean, what next? What up, kid? Just jumps around, planet to planet.
What's up?
All right. Let's see what we got here next.
Another story. Thank you very much, Mr. Pearson. Okay.
End of the world. Have the 7 seals been broken? Experts in biblical analysis of 2020.
Right there. Oh, it's fucking bullshit.
Here we go. The 7 seals of Revelations will break in the end age, ushering death and destruction upon the world. But have the 7 seals already been broken? The Christian Bible describes a time in the future when the 7 seals will break one by one before the imminent return of Jesus Christ. Jesus is coming back finally? The first 4 seals said to unleash the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse who represent death, war, famine, and pestilence. Some have already claimed that the first 4 seals have broken, with many doomsday prophets linking the coronavirus pandemic to prophecies of biblical pestilence. How would okay? That wouldn't even make any fucking sense. But not a Bible expert. But not all. Excuse me. All Bible experts are convinced the end days are truly upon us. According to Dr. Michael Brown, an expert in Near Eastern languages, the signs will be clear when the seals start to break. In an article for the Christian Post, Dr. Brown analyzed the 4 seals and how they manifest in the Bible's book of Revelations. He said, for argument's sake, we'll agree that these prophecies are still for the future rather than being symbolic of past events. And we'll agree that these prophecies refer to literal events that will unfold on the earth. With the breaking of the first seal, Revelation 6 describes a rider on a white horse rising out as conqueror bent on conquest. When the second seal was broken, Revelations describes a fiery red horse appearing with a rider bearing a large sword. A rider bearing a ride. This is written all fucked up. With a rider, it's supposed to say, bearing a large sword. When the Lamb broke the third seal, a rider believed to represent famine appeared upon a black horse. Then when the fourth seal was broken, death rode out upon a white horse, and the 4 riders were given the power to kill by sword, famine, and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth. But none of hold on, excuse me one second. But none of these events have happened just yet, according to Dr. Brown, and it's unlikely they are represented by modern-day events such as pandemics and economics meltdowns. The Bible expert said, will that happen? We shall see, but I can say without hesitation it is not happening yet. On March 2nd, I wrote my first article on COVID-19 titled, Is the Coronavirus an End-Time Biblical Plague? This has been expanded into a full chapter in my new book, When the World Stopped. Words of faith, hope, and wisdom in the midst of crisis. My answer then was no. My answer remains the same today. Okay, yeah, fuck it. You think? Anybody see anybody riding any of these horses? If you do, you might want to, maybe take it and videotape it and send it out so people believe that you actually saw one of the horses ride. Dope kid. Just saying. Good luck with that. You have anything over there?
Yep. If you're in the market for a fully furnished, gorgeous, historic Queen Anne that's been painstakingly restored, complete with gleaming inlaid parquet floor and expansive parlor, look no further than this mansion in Fall River's Highland District. The only catch is that it is this stunner where Lizzie Borden lived.
Yo, her crib's up for sale,
It's
son?
up for sale.
Quanto Deus? How much, man? How much, man?
Hold on.
Yo, we should do a GoFundMe, son. Let's own that shit.
Bob, where is it? It doesn't fucking tell you how much it is.
How much is the house at Lizzie?
It doesn't say.
Somebody look it up. Get a price listing for us. Look it up, please. Anybody?
No, come on.
No? What's up,
It's a
Jeanette?
giant ad. It might say somewhere, but because there's a fucking thing in the middle of it. Oh well.
It's free. Bum bum bum.
Yeah, it doesn't say how much it is. It just says he spent $200,000 on improvements.
Oh damn. Why would you want to improve her hood? All the bang and stuff.
That is fucking crazy. Fucking. It does look like it's just stuck in time, and it's a really beautiful house.
So he spent $200,000 to update it.
On improvements and stuff when he bought it. He purchased it in 2018. But because of the virus and stuff, he was going to turn it into a B&B and a museum, but because of the virus, that ain't happened now, and he's selling it, I guess. But yeah, it doesn't say how much it's listed for. I'd probably have to look it up somewhere.
Zach Bagans will buy it.
All right, let's see.
Maybe the Ghost Hunters guy's like, what's his name? Wilson. What the fuck is that guy's name? I can see his face too. Fuck, I don't remember.
Possible.
Jason Hawes and Grant Wilson.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll buy it.
Possible skinwalker encounter on Navajo Nation reservation in Arizona. A strange encounter at a residence on the Navajo Nation reservation seems to be related to a skinwalker. It had taken the form of a devilish young white woman who entered the dwelling.
Damn Karen.
Let's see. This happened to my friend. We'll call her Kat. Oh, this happened to my friend's mom, Kat. Kat was just... What the fuck? I hate these stories. People like... I don't know.
It's like I wrote them.
Kat had an older brother and a younger brother. They all lived on the res of the Navajo Nation with their parents in the standard Navajo trailer. Kat's dad was a police officer for the Navajo Nation, so he was out a lot, and there was many nights spent with just their mom. No worries, because Kat's mom was independent, strong, and not afraid of the vast, endless desert around her or the wildlife. One night, it's business as usual. Dad is out working, long graveyard shift. Kids are being totally pains and won't go to bed. Kat's mom is trying to coax them to bed with watching movies in the bedroom, and they start whining for a snack. She leaves them with the movie and goes into the kitchen and gets out 6 slices of bread, 3 pieces of bologna, cheese, and mayo. As she is about to put the sandwiches together, she hears a sudden turn and looks at the front door. The front door is wide open and there's a woman in the doorway. She's short, thin, and white with blonde hair. She was dressed for summer, apparently with shorts and a t-shirt on and flip-flops, and she had pixie haircut. And she was...
Real quick, what's a pixie haircut?
I don't know exactly what a pixie haircut would be. I don't... What the pixie... You know... Have to look at it. I've never seen a pixie before. Only pictures, and they all have different hairs, so I don't know exactly. Maybe somebody knows. Karen haircut. That's a pixie haircut.
Yeah, short haircut.
Yep, there you go.
Like
Okay, yeah,
right.
Karen. She had a Karen. So what is it? Yeah, I could. That'd be a devilish woman if a Karen just all of a sudden popped up and you.
What are
your
you
front
doing
door?
here? Why are you in this neighborhood? Leave now, you bastards. You niggers.
Pixie haircut. And she was dirty and ragged, which is not uncommon if you've ever been around the res land. White people on the res are kind of a joke. Depending on where they go, it can be really dangerous for them, so they're not seen as much of a threat. Apparently, Kat's mom was of the attitude of, what the fuck are you doing in my house? She asked the woman several things like, what are you doing here? Do you need help? The woman didn't reply and seemed to be in a weird state of mind. Being a cop's wife, her first impression was that this was some white moron who tried a little too much peyote and got lost from her moron friends in the desert. So she was being pretty harsh to the girl and was kind of pissed that she'd gotten into the house with no words at all in the first place. Kat's mom got annoyed with the girl, wouldn't answer her, and just stood there kind of giggling and shrugging her shoulders. So she put her hands on the girl's shoulders and literally pushed her out onto the porch steps of the trailer, and the woman just stood there looking at the ground and giggling and kind of shivering. Kat's mom was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Go on, get.
Go on now, get out of here, girl. You gotta go.
And this was when she realized something was off. She had first thought the girl was on drugs or something, but she was looking at her like a cop sized up a perp. The girl had 0 track marks or anything, no bruises either, nothing except covered in dirt like she wallowed in it. She smelled bad too, like a wild animal. So Kat's mom stood there, slowly realizing that maybe she wasn't taking this seriously enough. And the woman on the porch really started to jitter then, kind of like she was cold but more unnatural. This was summer in the Arizona desert, so there should have been no need for that. Kat's mom slammed the door, which had one of those diamond windows on it in the trailers have, so she could see the woman violently spasming through the glass. She looked away for a second just to lock the deadbolt in the door, and when she looked back, the woman was gone. Her mom said her first thought was to go to the kids, so she did. They were in the room, and the baby was crying. Kat and her older brother were scared. They hadn't seen the woman, but heard their mom talking to someone and couldn't tell that their mom was scared too. and could tell their mom was scared too. So she decided to stay in the bedroom with them. Apparently this was the safe part of the trailer since they blessed it with the cedar smoke often for the kids, and there were eagle feathers hanging up on the walls and the doorways. So she laid there and watched movies with the kids, and eventually they fell asleep. Kat's mom said she heard some things moving around outside, but this is the desert on the res, so that's kind of an every night thing, and something she's used to. Apparently she was more afraid to go into the kitchen. She couldn't shake that feeling of why. She just had the feeling of dread. Hours passed and things had been quiet, but she couldn't sleep, so she decided to call her husband. The phone was in the living room, which meant she would have to go near the kitchen, but not into it. She snuck out of the kids' room and grabbed the phone. Called the station, and they got confirmation that her husband was okay and out on patrol. They asked if she would like an officer sent to her area to make sure things were okay, and she agreed. She went back to the bedroom to wait for the knock on the door. She was a good half hour from anywhere driving distance, but pretty soon the officer came. He was a co-worker of her husband, so they knew each other, and he was obviously Navajo as well. Kat's mom said that he seemed nervous and jumpy while standing on her porch. He took a statement from her and what had happened, but he said he'd seen no one on the roads, definitely nobody fitting that description. They set up a patrol to search the area for the night just in case, and they discussed maybe burning some sage or cedar since the air seemed bad in a creepy off way, not a smelly way. She thanked him and went off into the kitchen. Seeing the officer and having a conversation calmed her down enough that she didn't feel the need to barricade in the bedroom anymore. She went over to the kitchen, burning cedar and sage is usually done on the stovetop, and it was then that she noticed the counter, and Kat said her mother was the most terrified she had ever been in her life. The bread, the bologna, and the cheese were gone, completely gone. They had been there for hours. Earlier, she, for a fact, had not moved them, and she had also, for a fact, deadbolted the door. Kat's mom theorized that the woman had come back into the trailer while everyone was in the bedroom and had taken the food, and that's why she had instinctively been afraid to come back into that area. As far as I know, the one incident where something got into their home. She never told me of anything else. Alex.
Is that it?
So how is that a skinwalker? Just because somebody came and stole your bologna sandwiches, it's a possible skinwalker? Again, it's the desert. It's a girl wandering around. She's fucking on peyote mushrooms or some shit. And she's fucking hungry. You know?
And Philip Blair, just so you know, WAP, occasionally it may, what they call queef, but I don't think it should be making sounds of tree knocking. I don't think that's what the WAP is. I don't think you're up on the vernacular and the current use of what WAP actually means. Okay? Yeah. No. Definitely wouldn't sound like tree knocking. My pussy fart, but yeah, you know. Come on. Just saying.
That's the worst skinwalker story. Yeah, it was, I was like... anyway.
Yeah, skinwalker my ass. Yeah. Random person just beat that person's ass. What the fuck is you doing in my crib? All right, I got one here. Give me 1 second for the load. Haunted house claims irk rental agent. Cops in Georgia were forced to resolve a rather odd dispute between a rental agent and a man who kept telling people that one of their properties was haunted. The strange case reportedly erupted earlier this month in the community of Richmond Hill when the manager for the company was showing a home to some prospective customers. At some point during the process, a neighbor approached them with the wild claim that the house is haunted and his parents had recently expired inside the home. Although it is uncertain whether the alleged ghosts are those of the man's parents or some separate spirits who may have had a hand in their demise, the revelation was enough to convince the would-be renters to pass on the property. Much to the chagrin of the agent showing the home, making matters worse, this is apparently not the first time that the man has scared away customers with the unsettling claim which led the company to report the scare campaign to police.
You're an idiot.
When contacted by an officer assigned to the case, the man insisted that I'm not telling a lie. Both my parents had expired inside the residence. Be that as it may, he was subsequently informed that the rental company was fed up with him sharing this information with every prospect that comes to view the residence. For now, the intervention by police seems to have put an end to the man's shenanigans as he apologized and promised to keep quiet about the ghostly activity in the home next door. Okay, so wait, he lived in the house next door. His parents lived in the house next to him. They die in the house, so he thinks that their ghosts are in there. And if he was that concerned, then buy the fucking house. Duh. Clearly he doesn't want to sell it. Clearly he doesn't want to get good value for it because he keeps scaring away anybody who tries to buy it. So it's not about the motherfucker trying to get inheritance. So if that's the case, buy the goddamn house. There you go. Then no one ever live in it. You can have it there. Your parents can roam the motherfucking house and have it to themselves forever and ever and ever. Amen. I'm just saying. That's some crazy.
Jimmy, we'll put John D'Souza on the case.
Of what? What was the question?
He said he's heard a story of Bigfoot stealing jerky, so he thinks there's a link between cryptids and smoked cured meats.
First of all, his name's not Bigfoot.
It's Daryl. Well, that one is Daryl. He's Daryl. The one in the TV
But
is
they
Daryl.
have names.
But they have names. They're not just, hey, this is Bigfoot. They're not all called Bigfoot.
I think
It's like we don't walk up and like, hey, human. Hey, look at all these humans out here.
But they might do
Human.
But how do you know a Bigfoot wouldn't do that?
I
Watch
saw-
it. What's up, human? What's up, little earthling? Like, that's what aliens would probably say. What are earthlings? So, you never know. I get it. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, brother.
So, you got one over there? Speaking of Bigfoot, I got one over here.
I'll do one while you roll that.
All right.
Treasure hunt creator Forrest Fenn has sadly passed away, folks. Art dealer and author Forrest Fenn, who famously created a decade-long treasure hunt that grew to near mythic proportions, has passed away at the age of 90. A former combat pilot for the United States Air Force in Vietnam, he rose to prominence in 2010 with the publication of his memoir, The Thrill of the Chase, which announced that he had hidden a cache of gold, artifacts, and other precious items somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, and that the hoard of riches could be found by deciphering a poem presented in the book. As were the I can't say that word. Challenge spread. The tantalizing tale of hidden treasure captured the imagination of the public, and the mystery of the elusive riches became something of a sensation. Over the course of the next 10 years, hundreds of thousands of people attempted to solve the riddle of the Fenn treasure. Excuse me. By way of vibrant online communities as well as on-the-ground expeditions to the Rocky Mountains in search of what various starry-eyed individuals who believed that they had figured out where the riches were hidden. The quest was not without controversy, as at least 5 people perished in pursuit of the treasure and countless others required rescue due to their search going awry. Despite these tragic events as well as incidents of harassment which befell him due to the hunt, Fenn repeatedly rebuffed requests by authorities to put an end to the challenge and insisted that the treasure was hidden in a safe location rather than some treacherous spot. The treasure hunt ultimately came to an end earlier this summer when Fenn announced that an unnamed individual from back east had found the riches. While some people who had long been searching for the cache were crestfallen by this development, others expressed misgivings with the mysterious nature in which the news was revealed, especially since the solution to where the riches had been hidden was still kept a secret. Subsequent photos of the treasure, as well as the revelation that it had been located in Wyoming, did little to quell the unease amongst disappointed treasure hunters yearning to know the complete answer to the mystery, as well as skeptics who expressed doubt that the story of the hidden riches were entirely on the level. Understandably, believers and doubters alike pinned their hopes on the possibility that Fenn would eventually reveal more information about the treasure, either in the form of the location where it was found or by way of solution to the various clues he placed in the literary map. Alas, with his passing, those answers may be lost forever unless the individual who found the riches decides to break their silence at some point in the future, or failing that, a Fenn family member or friend privy to the information decides to come forward with insights into the mystery. Should neither of those scenarios occur, the solution to the hunt appears destined to remain unsolved, which is what its creator may have hoped for all along. Ooh. Or maybe he knows who found it, and he helped them found it, because he knew he was going to pass away soon. So he's like, fuck it, I want someone to have it. Anything could happen. That's why they can't tell, because maybe technically they didn't solve it. Maybe he gave somebody some clues and just helped somebody else. Like, fucking at this point, I'm about to be out. I know my time is short. Just saying. It's possible.
No, I don't think he did.
You don't think so?
No.
No?
Dude, I bet no. I'm pretty sure he had it set up that freaking like his kids or somebody would continue it and whatever, be able to verify it or something if he did pass away.
One of his
He
kids.
had
went
it all.
down that shit.
He had the shit planned out, man. Give him that. All right, let's see here. North Carolina's mythical Bigfoot Festival is still on, but it will look a little different amid the pandemic. This year's fun will include an epic scavenger hunt. Not even COVID-19 can crush the legend of Bigfoot in western North Carolina. The town of Marion's third annual Bigfoot Festival is still on, but will take a different form amid the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. According to WNC, Bigfoot Festival 2020 will turn into a scavenger hunt with dozens of restaurants, gift shops, and businesses partaking. Finding Bigfoot Scavenger Hunt begins on Monday, September 12th and runs through September 30th. Participants are invited to hunt for finding Bigfoot symbols painted on the windows of more than 40 businesses throughout scenic McDowell County. Simply snap photos of 10 or more symbols to be eligible to win one of 3 prize packages featuring overnight stays, restaurant gift certificates, and more.
What the fuck does any of that have to do with Bigfoot?
No idea. Whether you're interested in learning more about the mysterious creature, trying food inspired by Sasquatch, or you want to try your hand at Bigfoot
How about a hairy burger?
and a Bigfoot calling contest, there's something for everyone planned during the events. Oh boy. The nonprofit group Bigfoot 911 was inspired to hold the first WNC Bigfoot Festival in Marion in 2018 after a number of close encounters with Sasquatch in the area. More than 70,000 people enjoyed Bigfoot activities and educational panels during the first 2 festivals. For more information on how to enter, visit thebigfootfestival.com. That's all I got.
I haven't dressed up in so long, Jimmy. I can't remember the last costume I had. It just, yeah, those days are gone. I ain't going to no costume party and shit. And then if I wanted to do a costume, I mean, it wouldn't be hard for me to do a costume. Like I say this all the time. People tell me I could be like Nick Fury. That'd be pretty easy. Luke Cage, you know. Mace Windu. I could pull those off. You know what I'm saying? I could be the Black Panther if I just keep the mask on. I mean, like any black guy could be the Black Panther, right?
I was Spider-Man last year. I wore a Spider-Man hoodie.
Well, isn't there a Spider-Man that does wear a hoodie? It has like a mask or some shit. One of those Spider-Mans in the Spider-Verse. I don't know. That Spider-Verse was confusing.
Spider-Gwen.
Oh.
Spider-Gwen wears.
Wait,
a
you were a
hoodie.
pregnant nun your last car? Yeah, Nick Fury like.
I was a
certain things are
pregnant nun
easy.
1 year.
Hey, whatever works for you, buddy.
Smoking, drinking, pregnant nun.
Hey, whatever works for you, buddy. I was the worst Celtics cheerleader ever. I really was. It was horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I did nothing to make myself look feminine whatsoever.
Oh, I didn't try and make myself. I had my beard and everything, dude. I just put on one of the nun things and a little nun hat.
I wasn't shaving nothing.
Some rosary beads. Yep, I wasn't shaving nothing. I was like, boop.
No. Jiggy should be Smoke King and Smoke King should be Jiggy. Now, we talking like white face and black face here? Because that would cause controversy.
Yeah, we ain't trying to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
I mean, he might be able to pull off whiteface, but
I don't even know. I don't think on any level that any of that shit would be, yeah, I don't think that would go over well any way we look at it. I can see a good Mace Windu. That's what I was thinking when you're better. Yeah, Mace Windu, something that's like an easy costume. I ain't wearing no fucking hot, complicated, crazy ass costume. And I don't really know a bunch of shit that I could be and really want to be. I don't want to do no nothing crazy. So
he'd be like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
no, like Mace Windu would be.
Not
cool
me.
as
Like
fuck,
I'm
yeah.
saying, I could be like Obi-Wan or Qui-Gon.
Yeah, we could all be fucking Jedis and shit.
Nah, fuck that. Jedis are evil.
Wait, we're evil?
Yeah, Jedis are evil.
Fuck, I'm evil?
If you really, all right, you really want to get into it, you
boy,
really
here
want
we
to
go.
talk, break it down.
He's
all right.
about to go full nerd.
Just think about it, okay? The Jedis are like fucking military abduction programs, okay? They take these kids from their parents in their homes at a young age, a lot of times right after they're born and stuff, and they take them away, and they keep them, and they train them in the ways of the Jedi, which is their ways, and they totally disregard all kinds of shit. All the stuff that happens during Star Wars all happens because of the Jedi. If you look at the whole entire thing, the Jedi, it's so fucked up. Qui-Gon lies. They lie to get Anakin and everything like that, just so they can fulfill their prophecy. They do all kinds of fucked up shit, just so they can fucking, because it's the Jedi way. If you really look at it, the Jedi aren't that good. Yeah, they can do some cool Jedi mind tricks and stuff like that, but when you break it down, there's some fucked up shit going on with the Jedi. I'll be Baby Q.
Baby Q? Why can't I be Baby Q, Lee? What are you saying? Why does it be smoking? Why can't I be Baby Q, huh? Wait, isn't Baby Q that Austin Steinbright guy or whatever? When he's supposed to be Baby Q or some shit? It's so hard to follow all these fucking people. Not for Lee, though. I'm sure Lee will have me up to speed momentarily. Right, but isn't that who Baby Q is supposed to be? That Austin, whatever the fuck is, Bart, Bert, whatever.
They're basically Mario and Heat in a way. They're like fundamental Christianists with powers and stuff. But yeah, like the whole entire Star Wars thing, when you really look at it, the Jedi just fuck everything up. They're really not good people at all,
But who is good, though? Nobody's good. We're all bad. We all have bad in us. All of us now, see? What happened before? We really gonna have a Star Wars fucking shit? Wait, he got arrested for failing a drug test with a Wizinator? Who cares? But what did he get arrested for in the first place? Like, I don't really give a fuck. See, shit like that, like with some stupid shit especially, if it's some crazy shit that no one wants to hear about, that's one thing. But people get arrested and have real lives and have alcohol problems and stuff, I just hope they get help. That's the bottom line for me. Anything above that is like people's personal shit is not, to me, doesn't, unless they're just really, really fucked up people, shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I try to move past that. It's more about what are people doing now. Like, but hey, what do I know?
Yeah, William Bennett. The Empire didn't really do anything wrong when you break it down and everything. In the eyes of the Star Wars world, except according to the Jedi were like, oh no, yeah, this is bad.
Wait, he was.
But the way but if you look at it, the Empire was giving everybody jobs, fucking, you know what I mean, spiffing up the place and stuff. Every planet they went, they were like, yo, we're taking over here, some jobs, there's all this good stuff. You want to come and you want to be a stormtrooper and shit? Yeah, you guys won't be able to shoot for shits because your helmets you can't see out of it, but it's a cool gig. We'll pay you well and everything like that.
That's not true.
They weren't kidnapping. They weren't kidnapping kids and stuff like that.
No. There was always a time when the fucking stormtroopers could shoot. The stormtroopers could only shoot when they were shooting people who couldn't shoot back in the fucking villages and shit like that. That's the one time they could shoot. Then they could hit everything. Everybody was fucking dying. No, wait a minute. I was just reading. Wait, so he was hacking medical records is why he was originally arrested. So, but was he?
I know the Empire wasn't exactly the best either, but the Jedi weren't the fucking good, fucking great heroes that everybody fucking makes them out to be and everything.
Imitating life is what it comes down to. It's religion. It's all religious shit, and that's what it's just art imitating life. And then everybody thinks that they're doing good.
The Christians versus the Jews or something, or the Jews versus
people should be more like me. They should be more like us. We should be more like them. All that type of bullshit. Blah 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 blah. That's all that shit is.
We're gonna do whatever we need to do to make it happen.
The Jedi turned a blind eye to a lot of shit.
A lot of shit, yeah. The Jedi, they turned a blind eye to slavery. They're like, oh, we're only going to take you and you got to stay here. Even though we can slaughter everybody here right now and just take all the slaves with us and everything, but we're going to do this little deal and we're going to take the boy with us.
Yeah. Fuck his mother.
The Jedis are not guardians of peace. They fucking, look at everywhere they go. They cause fucking destruction. They're not peaceful.
You're hurting some feelings.
I still like the Star Wars movies and stuff, but when you really look at it, when you grow up and you become an adult and stuff, and you look back and you look at it all, you're like, wait a minute. Hold on, these Jedis are not the good guys that you think they are. They're really not.
Spark up one, man. We ain't smoked in a minute. Come to the dark side. That's funny. So I need to go back and watch those movies again. I have fucking. Well, actually, I have the DC thing too. Have you watched any of the DC shit? All right. So Jiggy's a binge watcher. Sinner, what up, brother? Jiggy's a binge watcher. So Jiggy has binge watched the Inhumans because I have the Marvel one. And then I binge watched Titans on the DC one, and actually I like both of them, to be honest with you. So it's been pretty cool, fun fucking binge watching some fucking comic book shit. Crazy way away from the comic books, but just fun though. Oh my god, have you seen?
I'm not saying that again. I'm not saying the dark side, the Empire, the evil side, they weren't all great and everything like that. But neither were the Jedi. Okay?
What's up, Meta? Good to see you.
They did a lot of fucking bad shit. Just go back and watch the movies and just pay attention to the bad shit that the Jedi do. And you're going to be like, holy fuck, Smoke King is right. God damn it. They're just as bad as the Empire. If not, in some ways, you know what I mean? They really are. They're really some sneaky son of a bitches. They'll do whatever the fuck they want.
So they need to watch Cobra Kai. Meta, I don't know who it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think we're
but
going to
someone's
start
looking
watching
for
Cobra
you.
Kai next. We're just about done watching. We binge watch Community. Well, I didn't really binge watch it, but we just finished watching it. Or just about.
Alright, I think I'm done. Sorry, excuse me. Meta, there was somebody in the chat a couple weeks ago who was asking if you were single because they thought you were in here, but it was Lady Marin and Smoke Queen who were down here, but they thought it was you in the background. They were wondering if you were single. I don't know if that person's here, but she's here now, so you can ask her. But I don't remember who the fuck it was. But good to see you, Meta. I haven't watched Cobra Kai, but I'll get on it. I'm just a comic book nerd, so I like all that comic. Have you watched the Justice League Apocalypse some shit? That shit is intense for a fucking cartoon. Pretty damn good.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it's insane. You gotta watch it. It's worth watching, trust me.
Yeah, exactly. Victor, if you watch some of the other series like Clone Wars and stuff, and you get into the whole canon and stuff, and you look at it, you're like, wait a minute, these Jedi's are fucked up people. These guys are doing it again. I'm sorry to piss some people off, but I just speak truth here. You can't fucking look at the Jedi and say that these people were fucking great, good people, and that's all they did was good, because it's not. They did a lot of fucked up shit. I mean, yeah, they did some good stuff. But it's just, you know what I mean? It's just like right now, we got, yeah, there's a lot of cops that do some good stuff. But then there's a lot of cops that don't. You know what I mean? Or they do some good stuff, but they do some bad stuff too. You know? Look at Pablo Escobar. Say this all the time. Yeah, Pablo Escobar, fucking evil dude, killed a lot of people, responsible for a lot of fucking crazy shit. But he built hospitals, he built schools and stuff. He fucking took care of his fucking country and his village and the people around him and everything like that. But he was still a bad dude. Just because the Jedis are out there and they save a couple of planets or two and stuff, doesn't put aside the fact that they kidnap some children and stuff. They put aside slavery and stuff, all kinds of shit. There's all kinds of stuff that they'll just, well, it's all right. Yeah, we're just going to go this way right now. You know what I mean? They could have saved and done a whole lot more without doing it the way that they did.
Yeah, it can be. I just finished Titans today, literally. A few hours ago, I finished it. So the Titans was awesome. They did a
Just
good
think
job
of why all those younglings turned and shit like that. On you know what I mean? Oh, well, not the ones that went with Kylo Ren and everything, like, because they're like, fuck these people. They took me from my parents and shit. I just want to fucking go home. That's all Ben wanted. That's all he wanted. Ben Solo just wanted to go home. He's like, fuck you people. Yeah. You know? All this shit, you know?
He was the worst.
That's why they wanted to
but
take
he
the
was
Jedi
horrible.
out. They're like, these bastards are going around kidnapping people and shit. You know?
I watched The Boys too. That's another thing I watched.
The midi-chlorians. That's the word. That Jar Jar Binks is like the
Have you watched The Boys?
dumbest shit ever.
Watch The Boys.
No, I haven't seen that
It's
yet.
anti-hero shit. It's actually pretty fucking dope. Yeah, it's actually Thundercat who told me to watch that. I know Vanessa Thor. Yeah, you go on Star Wars for him. Yeah, you'll fucking get eaten alive. They'll fucking show up at your door and shit. Try and fucking kill you. Yeah, The Boys is dope. It's really a fucking great fucking series. Very well done. A lot of fun too, because it's like anti all the shit you believe. You know, think about heroes and shit.
Exactly. Yeah, Ahsoka left because of this. A lot of Jedi knew that they were like, whoa, wait a minute. Some of this shit. It's just, like I said, when you dig into the whole canon and you look at the whole thing of Star Wars and stuff, in the movies and outside of the movies and stuff, you just start to see that, like, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, they're doing some good here and stuff. I guess you could say they're a little bit better than the Empire or whatever. They're the good guys in the series, but they're not really good guys. They're not for the most part.
But again, you know how that works anyway.
Exactly,
That's
you
how
know.
history writes itself. Everybody wants to be painted as the good guys.
Well, that's how they put, you know what I mean? Like, that's the way George Lucas and stuff wrote it, was kind of to do with everything. A lot of it was the way fucking, you know, the World War II and stuff. Empire was supposed to be like Hitler and them taking over the world.
Dude,
and,
just think about it. Even here in this country, back in the day,
you know, and then here we
cowboys
are. We're
and
the good
Indians.
guys. We come to save the day, but we got to drop a fucking nuclear bomb on fucking people
Hello.
and shit. You know
America,
what I mean?
Cowboys
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
Indians.
saying.
Oh, the cowboys are the good boys.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Getting those savage natives, those savage Indians and shit. And then you grow up and you're like, yeah. I mean, but
yeah,
even back
wait a
then I
minute.
knew something was kind of wrong. But as you get older, you're like, yeah, it's definitely completely fucking wrong. Like, you motherfuckers paint pictures you want to paint. That's exactly what they do in the books. Whoever you want to be in a good guy, sci-fi, reality, whatever. It's whoever you want. It's all. Most of history is science fiction anyway. So the shit that people put together to make themselves look and sound good. It's that simple. Whoever controls history, whoever wins wars, they write history. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly. He was a mass murderer, but he built some hospitals and stuff, so it was good in some people's eyes. It's like, yeah, they were like, yeah, well, he's killing the bad people. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing. The Jedi, they obviously they can Jedi mind control the fuck out of people and shit like that. Why are they fucking killing people for? Why they even got lightsabers and stuff? Just saying. I know I just spoiled a lot of people's fucking evenings the next fucking few weeks because it's going to be dwelling on this thought. But I was watching some of it the other day. I was watching it and stuff, and then I watched it. Actually, there's a video. Film Theory. Look up the Film Theory channel. There's videos on it, and he's got the whole thing, breaks it all down and stuff. I found that I'm watching it and stuff because I'm like, what? So I started to look into it, and there's a lot of other people out there that think and agree with this, and it's very provable.
Exactly, William Bennett. You can write whatever you want to write.
Yeah.
What's good, Rogue Fashion? Good to see you. The Dune trailer? I haven't seen the Dune trailer. Is it Jason Momoa or something? I don't know if that was the actual trailer. I scrolled by something at some point in the past 24 hours that showed Dune, and then it was like Jason Momoa or something.
I saw something about it. I haven't seen the trailer yet for it.
A bunch of Star Wars nerds and shit are gonna show up and shit.
We're gonna talk to you, Bunny. Step outside.
Let him come by. I got all of them. I got all 9. I got Disney Plus. I'm like, here, we'll sit down. We'll break it down. If this isn't enough for you, we can watch the Clone Wars series. We can watch all of it, and I'll show them, and they're gonna be like, holy shit, yeah, you're right. They're good, but they're not good. You know what I mean? They could have taken Anakin's mom with them, but for some reason they don't take parents. So they left her in slavery.
Because they don't have no powers. What they gonna do with her? They couldn't have gave her, she couldn't have worked in the fucking temple or something for free. And
she could have
took
been
care
doing,
of the kid.
she could have taken care of her kid.
He don't need a mom. He had a dad. he had a Jedi dad. He was a Jedi mom and dad. He didn't need his mommy no
No
more.
wonder why he turned out to be Darth Vader. Hello?
Dude, I'm telling you, that was one of the best movies, period. When you see how he becomes Darth Vader. I have the high ground, Anakin. You can't win.
Vanessa, I've probably been watching the movies longer than you've been alive.
Well, if it makes you all feel better, I've been watching movies longer than you've been alive.
Well, yeah, actually, because, yeah.
Were you
saw
even
the
alive
first
when the
one-
first movie
not
came
when
out?
the first one
no,
came out.
I was. I saw that shit in the movie theater. I said theater. It's like how we used to have sex. Exactly. Marty.
It's the Jedi's. They're like fucking priests with fucking altar boys. Thank you. I didn't want to be the one to come out and say it, but if you know what I mean, if you can't see the fucking similarities of the things that they were like a cult. It's legit. The Jedi's like a fucking cult. Take you from your parents. You can never see or talk to them again. You can't fucking get married or anything like that. Can't be what, you know what I mean? You gotta follow the ways. You gotta follow the path. But you always gotta have a youngling around.
No, but Anakin had. With Padme,
Well, yeah, because Anakin becomes Darth Vader because he saw the ways that the Jedi were bad, but he went over and again, the Empire wasn't all fucking good, but they're not all bad either when you're looking at it. When you look at both of them, and you're like, holy fuck. There's some really fucked up shit going on here in this thing. But again, it's mirroring the real world. It imitates life.
This is deeper than I've gone into Star Wars, to be honest with you. And Vanessa, I read the books back in the day. I don't know about all the new shit, because I know there's all kinds of shit they wrote. Like, I remember Han Solo's Revenge.
Well,
This is
the
a
last
series of books.
the three movies that just came out, they're taking it. It's no longer, that has nothing to do with Star Wars at all, and they're remaking all of those supposedly. That's like all three of those. They'd like, boom, this is
I'm gonna be
nothing to
dead
do
before we
It's
really
no-
know
it's not
what
part of
actually
canon.
happened.
It's not part of anything. It's a little side project. It's like, boop, that's over there. It has nothing to do with anything, and they're gonna put it back on track and everything.
I'm gonna be dead before we.
George
ever figure that
Lucas,
shit
I
out.
mean, I'll give it to the man. I mean, he's made all the money he made off of Star Wars, and he sells it for $4 billion to Disney, and now Disney's like, hey man, we'll pay you a couple billion more. Can you come back and fix our movies? That's fucking hilarious.
Wow. Hey man, listen. I guess.
Oh, I played the video games. I got the Lego sets upstairs. I got it all. I'm not saying I'm not saying I don't like the movies or anything anymore. They're still good movies and everything like that. Again, except for the last 6. But unfortunately, they're only taking out 3. And some of the cartoons and stuff are good too. You know, Star Wars, The Rebels is good. Was good, and fucking the Clone Wars. There's some good stuff out there with it and stuff and everything. I'm just saying, when you actually look at Star Wars, Jedis aren't these fucking perfect, fucking great, fucking do good all the time, nothing but good.
Spaceballs was great.
Yeah, Spaceballs, yeah, for the win. I watched that too. My son loves that one too.
Someone was saying they didn't like Spaceballs. They watched it recently, didn't like it. I forget who it was. And Buddy Greenberg was offended.
Oh, we'll do favorite horror movies when it's fucking Halloween next month.
Yeah, we did favorite. We did that a few years ago. I mean, we did a whole show on just our favorite movies. But yeah, we'll do that for Halloween. We'll get into that, and everyone can talk about their favorite Halloween movie.
We did a whole Halloween month one year. We did like vampires one
Oh,
week. We did the next week. We did like werewolves and did like I forget.
Frankenstein movies, maybe. I don't know. Who knows what we did? Probably got into it all, baby. Yeah.
We'll do something this year.
Yeah, I'll get to the Mandalorian.
Yeah, the Mandalorian's really good too.
I'll get into it. Isn't it cool, folks? We can have a conversation about everything. We don't even have to talk about all the dumb shit going on sometimes. We could all have arguments about Star Wars. Or y'all can, because I'm not that deep into it. I haven't watched all the cartoons and all the other shit. I've mainly stayed with the movies and the books that I read back in the day.
Yeah, Rogue Faction, my kid, he's 5 now, but he's been into all that stuff since, he was born. He's liked all this stuff. I don't know what it is, like, my daughter, like, and my son, you could tell that he's a boy and he's a girl. She's like dolls, whatever, and him, like, as soon as he could start looking and around, he's like, trucks, buses, all the big stuff and everything, stuff like that. My daughter, she's looking at, oh, flowers, birds, all the stuff that girls like and everything. And then of course, he loves all the Marvel stuff. He likes DC stuff, but he knows the DC. He even knows the DC movies suck. He's like, this Batman movie's not that good, Dad. Can we watch the other ones? He likes the ones
Batman got COVID.
Oh yeah, he likes the ones with Christian Bale.
Oh yeah, I don't blame him.
But the other DC movies, he doesn't really like them at all.
I don't blame him. I'm with him. They're whack.
But he likes Batman and stuff, and he likes the DCs, those characters. He loves all that. But no, the greatest thing, proudest thing my kid did just the other day. He drew a picture, and it's my greenhouse.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
and it looks just like the greenhouse, and he's got the blocks that I raised it up on. He's got the other roof that I put on it. He's got the fence next to it. He's got my spray bottle. He's got the 2 plants outside next to it. He's got the ladder. Everything. I didn't tell him to help it. He just started drawing it. It was like the greatest picture he's ever drawn. Best picture ever. So he does another one, something cool like that or whatever. But yeah, he's really good. He's getting really good at drawing and stuff, and drawing his own superhero guys and shit. It's only 5. Well, it'll be 6 the next month, but
I'm getting old.
yeah. It's
Sorry,
fucking great.
Vanessa.
And he even knows which Star Wars movies are good. He likes the original 3, and he kind of likes the first of the new 3 because he liked that. That was the first one that came out when he started watching it. That's why my tortoise over here is named the tortoise's full name, actual name is Ray from Star Wars. That's what he named the tortoise because he likes Ray. He liked Ray from Star Wars. He wants to get her a Finn. Still, not really, even now, he's like, can we get Finn? Can we get one called Finn?
They got a black one?
I don't. Well, they do have different kinds that would be, you know.
Get a darker one?
But yeah.
Oh, we gotta love it. Poor Vanessa. She wants to defend her man because he's really, really religious when it comes to Star Wars. I'm not that religious. I'm more comic books. I'm a comic book nerd than anything. Like I said, I was into Star Wars and read the books and stuff, but not like.
All right, your man's that into. I'm telling you, bring it up to him. Bring it by him. Tell him look at it and look through, and you'll see. I'm telling you, just think about it. Right? It's real easy.
They're gonna be sitting there going back and forth with it. You may put her in a little bit of a conundrum.
I'm not saying she has to agree on this, but when you actually break it down and look at it, the Jedis aren't the goodest fucking people. I mean, they did do some good. They do some good stuff, but there's a lot of fucking shady shit going on over there at the fucking Jedi Temple and stuff. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You know?
Hey, I saw that with Batman and Robin. Dude, kid, caves. He's all dressed in black and stuff. The kid's got the crazy colors and everything on. Just sounds kind of weird. I'm just saying. Some of this stuff is weird. Hey, who knows? He would no joke want to call you. Y'all, good luck with that. I'm staying out of that shit. I'd last 2 minutes and I'm not into it that much. No, we can talk comic
I'm
books
telling
all
you,
day.
and how's he gonna explain why they take all the little kids from their fuck? Nobody has been able to explain it to me yet. A good reason why they have to take the kids like they do fucking in the church and shit. Oh yeah, let them come over here and be an altar boy and shit. Oh yeah, we're gonna take them out here to be a nun.
Sorry, Michael. Yeah, maybe we can't change the subject. Do you think Black Panther movie was good, or do you think that character, story arc of Civil War, the Avengers movies, dude, when it comes, we'll change the subject in a quick second. I've talked about this over the years, how I feel about the Marvel movies. I mean, the movie was good enough. It's what it was supposed to be. But again, this is a case where Killmonger is actually the hero. And if you look at it any other way, you have to watch the movie again. Watch what happens
I
in the
could have
end.
brought that one up too and everything. And Killmonger and Black Panther is the fucking hero in the movie and stuff. There's a lot of movies when you start to actually look at them from outside of like fanboying out, like, oh my god, I fucking love Star Wars, or I love Batman, or I love fucking, whatever movie it may be and stuff. When you actually take an outside look, like we do with all the other subjects that we talk about or are supposed to be doing, you look at some of these things and you're like, oh, wait a minute, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Batman really is. He's a fucking vigilante. The dude is out there fucking breaking people's fucking necks and shit like that. Snapping necks and stuff. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, they're bad guys, but
Batman
still...
didn't do that until they created the Dark Knight. So, so it depends on how you look at it.
But even smoke bombing and fucking the stuff that the old Batman, the fucking, you know what I mean, Adam West fucking Batman and everything used to do it. You're out there, you shouldn't be out there doing that shit.
Because some days it's hard to get rid of a bomb. Okay? All right, we'll move away from that stuff. We'll get back. Michael Wolbert, we apart. It's just,
What would you like to talk about then, Michael Wolbert?
Yes.
You got a show going on over there more interested than this?
No, I get what he's saying. No, I mean, he's right. I mean, we're not fucking comic book fucking and
well, we
movie
talk about
critics.
this stuff
But
occasionally off and on. And
sometimes we just move away from the shit that we talk about all the time. That's all. Give it a rest. You know what I mean?
We like to break it up, mix things up a little bit, The Star Wars world is very paranormal when you look at it. I mean, they're fucking Jedi mind tricking people and stuff. You got lightsabers.
It's all art imitating life. That's all it comes down to. They just put it on a grandiose scale and make it seem like it's
you got
fucking
you got fucking Jedi ghosts and shit now.
That's right, Luke.
You know what I mean? How do we conjure up the Jedi ghost? Can I get Luke over here? Can I get Obi-Wan to come onto my couch? You see what I'm saying? So that stuff is it's very paranormal too. So.
We don't want to talk about Ascension. Leave asses out of this. Victor Surge, you hate superheroes. Okay. That's a different, I mean, I guess. Wait, but Batman rules, but you hate superheroes, so you're saying you like Batman, but you don't like the people with powers. You like the fucking person who's able to, as a human being, push themselves to the max and be able to fight everybody and do anything? Because he had a contingency.
When you look at it, they even do it in the fucking Avengers movies and stuff. The Avengers are fucking bad dudes. Yeah, they're stopping the bad guy, but hello, you have to fucking destroy half the planet to do it.
Collateral damage.
It's just collateral damage.
Hulk, take that motherfucker into space, take him out over some water, and beat his ass. Like, why you gotta do it over Metropolis? Like, yeah, you repelled, but you killed like 100,000 people with one hand clap and shit. Just saying. Daredevil, Handy Cable. Yep. See, there you go. Things like that. Don't forget Handyman. Never underestimate the power of the handicap.
He's my favorite superhero.
Handyman. And yes, Bunya. Well, Bunya, I know you're asking Lee and following points on the card. I think everybody has. Listen, if you want to give that dude credit for anything, he came on the scene. I don't know. Lee, maybe you've known this dude before that because you seem to know everybody or know of everybody. I don't know who this dude is. And he came on the scene and he was able to just make sure that everybody who's in our little corner of the world, who exists in this fucking field and in this whatever you want to call this, knew who he is now, or know who he is now, and what he is supposedly doing. And it's just weird to me because this dude is putting up videos every day all over the place. And 1 minute it was Emery, now it's somebody else. Now I forgot who he went after today or yesterday.
I was just talking about David Wilcox.
No, but it wasn't even just David Wilcox. It was somebody else.
I forgot. But I'm saying it's not just Emery. He's talking about all these other people and everybody.
But he's just all over the place. And again, I said this a couple weeks ago when we first started talking about this dude. Be wary. Like, most of the information that's been put out there, okay, is it really new? Is it really that? He's putting out all this stuff about records.
There was a little bit of some records and stuff that I hadn't come across and I hadn't seen before and stuff. But other than that, it's mostly stuff. I mean, he's just doing what fucking Leiden did. He's just basically confirming what we all assumed or knew all along.
And fucking trying to fucking link up with everybody. Like anybody who reached out. And that's the funny thing is, so he linked up with people, was talking to people, was going to have people on the show, had people on the show. And all those people are already fighting. Like, it's hilarious. I don't get it. So yeah, I think everybody's keeping up on this, trying to figure it out. And at this point, it's like, is it really? I can't even watch all these little videos this dude's doing every day because most of it has nothing to do with the stuff he started talking about. I don't know what his agenda is. And then he's great at telling people to go fuck off, and I get it. He doesn't have to tell people who he is, blah, 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 blah. We get it, but how do you expect people to believe all the shit that you're saying? You were into all this stuff. He bought into all of it. He's still into all of this shit. He just doesn't like particular people for the reasons that he put out there, which everybody particularly knows at this point. If Mr. Smith is a fucking woman beater, an abuser, and a kidnapper, all that type of stuff, fuck him. The law will handle that, or has handled it, or should handle it. All the other stuff, whatever, that he had bad businesses and stuff like that, we already knew all this shit. About him being a drinker, we knew most of this shit and stuff like that. And now he's going down other holes of information that people have already put out. It's like, it's just nothing new. The only new thing is it's a new phase trying to add it in a new way with its own fucking spin. It's the same old shit. This dude is so concerned about his numbers and stuff like that. Don't get it twisted. He is enjoying this. He is enjoying, if it's only 5 minutes of fame, whatever it turns out to be, he is enjoying this shit. And at this point, he's not enjoying it because people are going after Emery. Because most people are just like, okay, whatever, dude. Like, what have you done that's new? Like, if you look at the tweets, you look at the responses, and this dude is quick to fucking, he's gonna, from what I hear or see, because I haven't responded or put a comment on anything, he likes to raise people's shit because he doesn't want any controversy. He wants to create a bubble in his world, thinking he's doing it his way, and showing people his information and new information. And outside of that, he doesn't want anything that he considers to be controversial. And it's already creating a bunch of controversy in ways. He's got this one going at that one going at this one. People have been on his shows. He's fucking doxing people, apparently putting out people's personal emails and different stuff that people have talked to him. What did you expect? People thought that this dude was some fucking like deep throat and shit, like it was the fucking Watergate or something, like because he came out talking about Emery, and all of a sudden everybody gravitated towards him. And he's putting out the beacon. He put out the call and the bat signal. Whoever wants to come and help me and join me in my alliance to take
I
down
didn't even
Emery
think about the
people.
dude until today when we just watched and listened to that a little bit earlier and shit.
Well, I'm just saying, right? But he's just everybody knows, like that's what he tried to do. And he's on Randy Kramer now. Thank you, Steven. I couldn't remember who it was. So he's just basically another person who on one side wants to sell you woo, his version of woo, but knock down everybody else's he doesn't like, and people who he clearly has had contact with and has issues with. It's like he has a hit list or something, and he's just going down that list. Well, who's next? Who put up something a little, gun up my ass and made me mad? Let me show him, take that guy out too. Because it went from, the severity of the claims and stuff about his daughter. If that really is what this is mostly about, I feel like that would be the stuff that he would continually be trying to ground and pound into people's head. That he is not bullshitting about the fact that this man is abusive and he was abusive to his daughter and blah, blah, blah. I don't see that. He just seems to have moved on for that. And it's a bunch of bullshit to me. Natasha Hines and a good expo. Yeah, I guess, whatever. I ain't watching that. But listen, they were teaming up. Everybody was teaming up. Everybody was quick to get with this guy and want to be with him. But nobody does any vetting. All this stuff about vetting and stuff, he doesn't do it. Nobody fucking does it.
Exactly, Steve. That's it. The only thing, there's a little bit of new stuff in that first video, and then it's all stuff that everybody fucking knew already, and he's just confirming it, basically.
Yeah. And he feels very proud of himself. He's a very happy, very proud of himself
Same thing that
dude.
fucking Lyda did. Comes out and fucking throws Corey and David under the fucking bus, and
Yep.
then he goes on with his own fucking woo channel and shit.
Yep.
All my own fucking my shit.
Can you?
Yeah, these guys are idiots, but come over here and join my channel. Donate to me. Donate. I got a Patreon. I got this. Give me money, 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 money. But then he's always talking about, I don't need money. I don't need any of this. I got my place up here, and I'm just sitting on the side of my mountain and everything up here.
Yeah, he's the new man. He's the new face of it. But I mean, a lot of people aren't falling for it. People aren't even buying it. Some people are, but it's nothing new. And all the people who really are into it are extreme haters of it. It's the faction thing. There's the faction that's with Corey, the faction with David, now the faction with Emery, who's with Billy, who's with Jordan and stuff like that. That's really what it comes down to. This shit is hilarious. But that dude is proud of himself, and he's getting numbers, and he loves talking about his numbers and everything. I only tune into his videos because I want to see if I hear some revelation, something that's like mind-blowing, and I just have not. I'm hearing the same old shit that's been talked about way before this dude came on the scene. And listen, he's another one. If you watch his videos and listen to him, you know that he is paying attention to people in this community who are critical of the people he doesn't like, but who are also critical of him. You just know by the way he responds and stuff. The stuff that he says, clearly he's paying attention. He knows what goes on. And his back and forth on Twitter with everybody, all the fucking content creators and stuff like that, like whatever with this dude. Yeah, we know Emery's a piece of shit. That's the new thing, becoming part of the My Ass Got Sued Club. It's becoming part of the, I'm the insider and I'm going to blow the whistle on all these people club. I got all the real information and stuff like that. Like, okay. Tell us something we don't know. Like, do you have a video somewhere? Like, if this dude would have come out with a video with Emery one day, sitting down saying, it's all fucking fake. I just made this shit up. But they sat down and he had a fucking thing when he sat in a session with them when they came with some shit together and that was on video and stuff like that. I'm with it. That's a whistleblower. That's mind breaking. That's changing. That's climate changing. That's going to change the whole fucking process of this thing for everybody.
Fuck your insiders. I got outsiders. All right, man. We out here doing shit.
Exactly. Y'all looking for insiders. You looking the wrong way, man. Go outside. Find them outsiders, son. Yeah, exactly, out of minds. I was interested for a minute, and I just realized, like I said, anything aside from the stuff with his daughter, which is unfortunate, if any of that is true, that's the side of it that was, like, oh, well, wow, that's fucked up. Like, this is some fucked up shit. But it was fucked up from the father's side, fucked up from the whole situation is just fucked up. That's a lot of it I still don't get. And again, we're getting his side of it. You know, I don't know how much, if Emir hasn't come out and really said much, if anything, but I doubt he's going to really come back at it hard. But it's like, okay, we're getting one side of this shit from this guy. You think he pretends to be other people in his comment section? Who knows what people are into, man? Who really does? Who fucking knows? There's a lot of desperate people. You know, the numbers games, the looks, the appearances. People don't want to fucking speak up and talk for themselves. So they got sock accounts and all this bullshit. And we've seen it and proved it with the likes and the fucking and being in here, people in the chat. All of a sudden, like 30 people show up in the chat. You all know what bots and this bullshit and everything. So, you know how that shit goes. It's a numbers game. I'm pretty sure he's doing all those videos every day because he wants to get the numbers up and get to a point where he can monetize his account, whatever. He can say whatever he wants. Like I said, from the moment really analyzing all his videos and going through the first ones, I was just like, this dude's got some kind of agenda. 144,000, but that's only 144,000 what, Lee? I must have missed something.
Is that 144,000 light workers, or?
Yeah. Where they all working at the light plants or something, the power plants? The light workers I know.
No, the ones that are sending love and light to everybody.
Oh, those guys.
The ones that are here to save the world. So that's another prophecy. That just reminds me. That's another prophecy, another thing that hasn't come true. There's supposed to be 144,000 light workers, awoke people, you know what I mean? Ascended fucking, mastered fucking, great fucking people.
Ooh.
There's fucking more than 144,000 fucking people that fucking believe that stupid light working fucking bullshit, fucking Reiki, fucking master yogi fucking people out there in the world. I don't see... The world ain't fucking all fucking... love and light and great fucking place to be. Fucking, well, I mean, it's a good place to be, but it's not fucking, you know, what the fuck's going on? How come, what these light workers need to fucking me to light a fucking fire under their ass or something? Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck, so it's only supposed to take 144,000 of you fuckers.
Hey, when Corey goes to Brazil, he'll show up. They're gonna go meet Corey in Brazil, and then he'll work it out and stuff like that. His little latest video is fucking hilarious. His video is fucking hilarious. First of all, I don't know how he talked about putting on all this weight when everybody can clearly see he didn't put on any fucking weight. It's the complete opposite. There was weight there for a minute, then all of a sudden it was gone. So there ain't no fucking quarantine weight. And I love, he's another one, yet another one who was like, yeah, so I was really sick. So it's probably the virus and stuff, you know. I love how these people can claim that they think they have the virus, but have not taken a test. It's not like, oh, I went and got a test and they said, yeah, I do have the antibodies, so I must have had it. Or yes, I definitely have it. No, they're not smart enough to do that. Why would they fucking do that? They don't go to hospitals.
Fucking Emery fucking send me money. My dog's got COVID. Oh my god. Your dog don't have fucking COVID. The same dog that you fucking lose all the fucking time and shit. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Money, 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 money.
Money.
That's all it comes down to.
Guys, my tortoise needs surgery. Send me money. That's it. That's all I gotta do. People be like, oh my god, a pet is in need. Send him money. That's what they do. My cat's got a fucking fur ball. I gotta take it and get removed.
No, fuck that, guys. I stubbed my pinky toe on the corner of the bed. Will you help me now?
No.
Will you send money to
Not
help
you.
Jiggy?
If your cat got hurt on stubbed its toe on the corner of the bed, they'll send you money.
No, they're gonna help Jiggy. All right, so my cat stubbed its. Will you help my poor cat?
No, there's nothing really wrong with my tortoise. I'm just using it as an example and stuff, you know, like that's what they do. They fucking say, oh, my dog's missing, or my fucking dog needs fucking surgery because it's got COVID and stupid fucking shit like that.
For $19.99 a
fucking
month.
Emery Smith said that his dog had COVID. And it was in at the vet hospital and stuff, and it's going to cost him thousands of dollars to fucking get the bills. There's a fucking Instagram post. It's probably still up there. Fucking shit you not. He probably tweeted it out too. I don't know. I don't go on Twitter enough. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Are you fucking kidding me, guy? What the fuck, kid? The fuck is going on here? You gotta love it. People help these motherfuckers out. And somebody, I don't know, if I apologize, who was putting back, because there's so much stuff to follow on Twitter with everyday life, too. but the motherfucking Wilcox still has fucking proof of Emery Smith's fucking, what do you call it, GoFundMe up there. And if you go back when Emery Smith got approached by that kid, I cannot remember the kid's name, who interviewed him at Contact in the Desert 2019 maybe, because I was there in 2018.
All right, yes, Alfie, I do have a tortoise. You must not have been here last week, but I'll show everybody.
I'm going to show you the tortoise. But Emery said that GoFundMe was bullshit. He said it himself on that tape. Ryan Gable, thank you, Lee. If you go back and watch that interview, it's very, very, it tells you a whole lot about the whole situation with David Wilcox.
That's Ray from Star Wars. And this is where she lives back here. It's kind of dark, you can't really see, but she just lives back here during the winter now because she's too big for me to carry upstairs and run around my house.
She's a big girl. But yeah, so you know all the fucking money stuff is all fucking bullshit, and that most of it's David Wilcox is putting. I'm gonna put together a GoFundMe for you. We'll see what we can raise.
Oh, I need new brakes for my car. Hold on. Somebody, I can't believe this just happened. I think somebody cut my brake lines. I need new brakes. Can you guys help me out? Donate now.
Yeah.
Okay? My brake lines, they tried to take me out. I don't know what's going on. I got no brakes in my car. I got to take the car in and get it fixed. It's going to be super expensive. Donate now.
Yo.
Also donate some extra because I got to eat this week, please. Because I can't get a job because I'm too busy making up fucking bullshit to tell you guys. So please donate to help me out now.
Well, hold up. My 1982 Yugo needs a lot of work. A lot of work. So I'm going to set up the Yugo GoFundMe account, and you guys can help me with my Yugo to get it running again so I can drive it. It hasn't been running since 1982, the year it was made. But, yeah. No? Oh, man, is that for the Yugo fund? Oh, now it's what about the Yugo fund? And what about the church roof? The roof needs repairing too. I'm gonna put send a plate around the chat, and you guys put a little money in that chat, okay? In a plate. A shell puppy.
Yep, I got him. You got a shell puppy. Ray from Star Wars. Yeah.
Hey Lee, somebody's saying what really happened to me though. The reason why my colon started acting up is if somebody probably hit me with an energy weapon at International UFO Congress. So you guys should donate for that too, because they tried to take me out, man. It's proof now. All these surgeries and stuff. I don't even want to show y'all my stomach. It looks like Freddy Krueger and Wolverine came over and said hello to me and tried to shake my stomach instead of my hand. So I think that's what happened. I think that they used the direct energy weapon because myself, Lee, and Natasha were probably the only people in there who weren't down with the program, and they do it because we took pictures in front of the Q chart telling them to kiss our ass and stuff. Save the shell puppy.
You want a sad piece of love. We'll put that to this shell puppy fun. It's very expensive keeping a shell puppy.
You know how hard it is to get.
Do you know how expensive? Do you know how expensive it is to have a backyard full of grass? Donate now to help feed the shell puppy.
Oh my God! You got hit with some dew. Oh, poor Alfie. He got hit with dew. You know what dew will do to you?
Oh man, it's the plasma dew. Are you okay? You gotta be careful. Watch out.
You watch your ass.
Watch out. The sun is skeeting.
You might start ass sending, my friend. Careful. I don't know why I read the chat there instead of on my phone. It doesn't show up well there. All the secrets in the world that they say they hold, they tell you the secrets to themselves, and they're fucking idiots. Alfie got hit with the skeet, 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 skeet. There you go, Alfie. You're smoking some plasma dude kush. Someone should make some blue avian weed. Make it a strain and send it around. See, Corey be like, see? They came and they made it that way.
I'd fucking bring up the fucking... Yeah, Corey was talking some stupid fucking shit and acting like he was a scientist, and I wanted to fucking... I can't remember exactly what he was saying, and it was just the dumbest fucking shit. If you passed freshman high school science, you'd know that this guy is a fucking idiot. Nothing that he said had to do with anything else that he was saying. That he was
You're
just
an idiot.
literally, it was a scientific word salad of bullshit. I was like, I forgot exactly what the fuck he was talking about. And every other word, I'm like, what? That doesn't... Do you know those things are not what the fuck is this dude talking about? All the time, I'm like, Sarah, what the fuck? Do you hear the shit that is coming out of your mouth? Do you fucking think before you say this shit? No. Probably not.
Was it nope? Call it green avian? No, even if you call it, who's he gonna copyright sue for a fucking weed strain? Like he'd have to good luck with that. He would try. I hope if he lives in Colorado, I hope he's at least smoking some weed. Maybe he'd mellow the fuck out and chill the fuck out. He need to hit a dispensary or something. Maybe that's what's wrong with that dude.
Yeah, if you want to be a pollen chucker, Lee, you can do that.
Yeah, battle robots are real, y'all. Ask Corey. Fucking idiot. Dude,
yeah, I watched that show.
No,
but I know the fucking other shit he's done.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh my god, this fucking dude. Where y'all find that guy at? Whose friend of y'all's that? Lee, is that your friend? See, first of all, I think that everybody's Lee's friend. And that he knows all of them, that he put them
Personally,
all on.
I think it's that Lee is actually all these people.
Oh, that's what it is.
Hey, Lee is doing all of this.
All of it. Yep. Uh-huh. Now it makes sense.
Those are all just holograms. David Wilcock, Corey Good, none of these people are real. They're just holograms. Lee's there with his... That's why Lee's at all these places that all these people are speaking. He's fucking there. He's like, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. He sets up his computer, and then David Wilcox walks on stage. Hi, everybody!
It's a 3D person. It's not even really David Wilcox, is it?
Yep.
He's like masterminding
It's fucking Lee.
shit.
Lee masterminded all this. He planned this whole thing.
Well, no, he's photographed with Rob, and maybe Ben too, but definitely with Rob, whatever Rob's fucking last name is, from Edge of Blunder. He's got some photos with some folks, and I've seen him with some folks, so he can't be all of them. But he could set his computer up to create, holographic images of these people. I mean, if they can bring Tupac back, you don't think that he could fucking... Well, he's a smart guy.
They used Lee's technology.
Oh.
They got it from Lee. Lee's the man.
I knew Lee was down. He tried to say that I was the fucking one that he thought was fucking... I'm really a plant. I think Lee's the plant. Dun dun dun. He's a fern. John is definitely not a sock account of mine. Wink wink. You need John aside? One of my favorite moves, Philip. I don't know what that's. Indeed, Rogue. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. It's like all the different conversations are hard to find. Lee's cover's blown. Execute order 66. You can't execute that order, Alfie. I don't even know how you know about... How does he know about Executive Order 66? Someone's been talking, man. The first rule of the secret super space, super secret galactic enforcer stuff, is you don't talk about it. Lee, your Jason quit too? Damn it, true. I've never seen you and Jason in the same room. That is true. That is a possibility. Interesting. Lee might be a shapeshifter, y'all. That might be really what's going on. He's got alien tech and alien wear he's using. These guys are so sick.
Everybody in the chat room is Lee. It's just all Lee bots.
Lee bots? Oh,
None of those people are real. They're all Lee bots.
Got you, yeah.
We're just doing a show for Lee bots.
Yep, he's the only one in the room I've ever met personally right now. Yeah. That makes sense. He's Steve Cambion. Yep, makes sense. I know, yeah, Steve Cambion. That's what I'm saying. Like, when people tell me, oh, that person's on weed, like, no, they're not. Like, I don't know. They're definitely not on weed. That's something else. Liquor, all kinds of shit. They're talking about, what was the story earlier? And the person sounded more like they were, the one that thought that they saw the shadow, whatever, the shadow being, or the skinwalker. They sounded like the person at their door was just on something. I remember doing security years ago at a rave, and it was my security company, and we were controlling this rave, and I had never been to a rave before, and this kid was all fucked up, and we were trying to find out what he was on and shit like that, and then he became like a little like combative and shit, so I maced him, and he just, I remember his hair, because he was wearing the mace, he kept flipping his hair back, and he was saying, "What's up, nigga?" And he just kept giggling. So when you were talking about the woman giggling, and he was on some crazy shit. This is the first time I had ever heard of fucking like Special K with ketamine, like all the MDMA when it was called something different back then, all these different drugs. I had never heard of none of that shit, but I maced him because I didn't want to fight. He was being combative, but he was on drugs. And we had to take the people to the police who had to get arrested. The police weren't coming on the fucking event. So, I don't know. These motherfuckers be on some shit. What's her name? Laura Eisenhower. I mean, no disrespect to her, but I mean, that woman goes a mile a minute. And I know, like, Southerners will say someone like me and even him talk faster than a Southerner. So people like, you all talk fast. But if there's a difference in someone who talks fast, and then they could even just sometimes just chill, than someone who's just always constantly. That's a different thing. So I don't know what drugs these people take. A lot of the shit that's been popular for years, and we've talked about it, and smoking has introduced me to like microdosing and different stuff. A lot of important people have been doing for a long time. So the idea that even these people aren't on drugs before they go on stage and shit like that to get themselves up before they go on camera, you can look at it and see it. They can call it what they want.
I watched the David Wilcock fucking 16-hour streams that he was doing at the beginning of the pandemic. The dude is definitely on something.
Oh, yeah, what, yeah, what, you, what, yeah, what, yeah, what, Elizabeth, say some shit, Elizabeth, I need to say some shit, I'm running out, I need to go get it fixed. That's what it reminds me of. I forget what the fuck that movie is, Corky Romano and shit, when the motherfucker, ever see that movie? And he accidentally snorts all the coke, and then he goes to talk to the fucking kids and shit, and you get a question, what, you, yeah, what, huh? That's what these people remind me of. Smoke some weed, chill the fuck out. That's what they need to do. I don't know what you're talking about, Philip, but that's a whole different thing. Well, rest in peace to all the folks and the people whose names people are still carrying on and creating stories and stuff instead of letting people rest in peace. Fits their narrative and shit. Philip Blair, I would 100% agree with you in my honest opinion as well. I don't think that she's real. I listened to her speak too, and it was just a bunch of the same rhetoric and shit with some of her own twists because, you know, who her connections are and blah, blah, blah. And listening to her speak, it was just, I was sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? And Lee, oh, my friend Lee. And then let's just say watching folks again at the end of the night is hilarious. They're only human. That's the greatest thing about it is this is what I keep talking about when you see people drinking and smoking and chilling and fucking relaxing. You know what you come to realize? They are only fucking human. With their great stories and embellishments of space travel and fucking being age regressed and fighting aliens and working with aliens and inventing this and doing that and all this type of stuff. The bottom line, and Lee Veltman, just you can say amen or whatever you think would be appropriate. What it comes down to is when you see these people in person, they are only human. The one thing that I learned as a bodyguard, the one thing I've learned all these years, spending so much time around so many celebrities, so many important people, so people that are held on pedestals every day of their lives and treated in, you know, in great ways. And you know what I'm talking about. You see how celebrities are treated, especially in this day and age. You know what I came to realize? They're only human. So I don't get starstruck. I never really got starstruck. In the beginning, it was like, oh shit, this is really cool. I'm hanging with this one or that one. I'm with this one. I'm driving this one. I'm talking this one. I'm doing. They're only fucking human. And that's what it comes down to. And when you see these people, you realize that. And that is the most important teaching I got out of all this. It's not that there's not a possibility that out there somewhere somebody is going through some of this shit that these people claim, but it's just not these people. It's just not them. You know, when you've been around enough people who are in the military, when you've been around people who are cops, EMTs, people who do all kinds of stuff, they're hardened people. Not saying they're bad people or mean people, they're just hardened in a different way. These people aren't hardened. One of the things that struck me, the funniest shit about Corey Good's fucking video that I found, the most recent one, is him walking and fucking doing his little talk and shit. I couldn't do it in the cave again because I couldn't get any fucking oxygen. But he's so scared for his life and people want to take him out and stuff like that. Why does he tell people where he's at? Why? Literally, like not even tagging where you're at and stuff like that, like the average person kind of does, because they don't realize, well, you're telling people where the fuck at. He literally tells people where he takes his walks, what he's doing and stuff like that. This is not a person who truly fears for his life or his family. He does not, because he knows he does not have to. Because if he did, he would not be giving precise locations and telling people where he goes and what he does and how long he's out there and who he's with and everything. You wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't. And if you had any kind of security assessment team or any kind of law enforcement who was following you and monitoring you, that would be the first thing they would say to you is, sir, you're compromising not only yourself but us who are trying to protect you, whatever, by telling people exactly what your location is and stuff like that. You're not making it easy to guard you or to keep you safe and keep your location hidden. And I'm going to Brazil in a couple weeks, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows what the fuck this dude is doing. That motherfucker ain't scared of nothing. I'm going to tell you what he's scared of. The truth. That's what he's scared of. That's the only thing that he's scared of. That's the only thing they're all scared of is the truth. They're not scared of any secret cabal. They're not scared of me. They're not scared of him. They're not scared of CW or Stina or Kelly Farmer or Cliff High or whoever the fuck else they want to sue or talk about. The Dark Alliance, Secret Cabal, Dank Alliance, the Dark, Dank, Funky Fank, whatever the fuck you want to call all these people. They're not scared of none of us. They're scared of the truth. That the fucking ride is going to end. That the bullshit is just people going to be enough. I can't follow this bullshit no more. Ask any actor. Ask any fucking person who you could probably go hit up on Facebook who will be your friend now, who used to be on your favorite show back in the day. Who only people of a certain age bracket remember. They're like, whatever. Life has moved on. These folks don't want it to move on. Especially now where there's no guarantees. Like he gets to, like Corey himself is going to Brazil. That's it. He doesn't know the next time he might be traveling. He's lucky he's going to get to go to Brazil. Who knows what happens and stuff like that. So there's no guarantees in a business that was guaranteed. You knew every year Conscious Life Expo was going to happen. Contacting the Deficit was going to happen. Let's see what else is out there. Whatever shit they do at E Shitty. Portal to Ascension, which I've been to. And we can name UFO, International UFO Congress was going to happen. You knew Disclosure Con was going to happen. You knew all these things were going to happen. They could book. As soon as they were done with the first one, I remember last year hearing them talking about the next one and who was going to be there. I'm going to start booking my stuff now and blah, blah, blah. Because they knew with clockwork throughout the year, unless they added events, what events they were going to be at. For David Wilcox and for fucking Corey Good, it got a little bit harder when they fucking parted ways with Gaia because Gaia has their hand in most of these fucking events. So they lost a lot of that fucking gravy train. So they're seeing the gravy train start to come to an end, and it scares the shit out of them. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth. The truth is scary, man. That truth for them is scary. Especially right now. That's why they're begging for money. Anyway, they're coming up with any possible scheme, online scheme they can to have some kind of a cash flow. Join this. I've got my online thing now. I got my streaming service. I've got this. I got that. I got everything. Because I can't do it through YouTube. Because not enough money coming through YouTube. I got money coming from everywhere. From any possible fucking place. Goodness
They
gracious.
took my Bleach video down.
Yeah.
The highest viewed video. When you look for that, and they took it down, and I posted it a year ago. You can see how bad they want to take me out.
Poor Jordan Shather. He went from cool
I need to
to
eat,
full.
people. Please join my TV channel now.
It's only so many dollars a month. It's a TV channel
I can't do it.
Featuring me and only me.
I can't get a real job.
Doing stuff that I do. Posting stuff that I want to post. It's my me channel. It's a real TV channel about me. Yeah, it's all about you. Good luck. See, if they were all together, they would have done it all together. But because everybody's fucking splintering and factioning and moving in their own directions and shit, they can't even do that together. They weren't even smart enough. They have to go to Gaia, fucking Edge of Blunder and fucking third phase of foolishness. With the twin hacks and shit. It's hilarious. Imagine if they were all still homies and shit. You know damn well there'd have been one streaming service to go against Gaia. They'd have come together. They'd have been like, they'd have all their initials there, like David with Corey and Jordan and Roger Rand. Was it Roger?
Well, that's what Billy's trying to do with his fucking Forbidden Knowledge TV and get everybody to go over there. I'm giving away a computer if you sign up for my thing. They're all trying to have their own fucking thing.
Good luck. I want to see who wins the computer. Yeah, but that's what they're all doing. Again, they have to create that fucking that flow, that cash flow. That's the only they can do it. Is Security Team 10 even still around? Lee, I haven't seen. Is he even around still? I thought he just said fuck it and gave up. Sorry guys, I can't do it anymore. It's over. You mean the real Titan robot? Corey Good said that's real, isn't it? That's a real Titan robot. I know exactly, Rogue Faction. He's so smart. He should do anything, not fucking peddle and fucking cry for money on fucking social media. He'd be doing all kinds of crazy shit. Tyler's probably in rehab, but if he is, I hope so. But good for him. Yeah, I'm squinting. So what? Leave me alone. I'm trying to read these fucking things. They go by quick. I don't even know what Lion's Ground is. So he's beefing with somebody else, and what are they fucking beefing about? That's fucking, yeah, who cares? Again, Tyler's another, they're all the same, man. You're gonna keep trying to push this shit for years and then just start making up shit and faking shit. Third Phase of Moon with all their fucking old cuts, and then they fucking make, what's her name, Apollo Asteria, a fucking reporter or some shit. And all she's doing is showing old videos she did from last year and digging up old shit that apparently couldn't be fucking posted anyplace else. And they're trying to pass the shit off as new stuff. It's bullshit. Swag shit. They should stick to fucking bullshit UFO videos. It's a power move. It's a power grab. Everybody wants a piece of their pie. I mean, they're putting together their online stuff. And you still people doing online fucking conferences and shit, but it's not the same. They want their individual money. And even the online conferences, let's be honest, how much money are they actually paying the talent at this point? You know, who's the real talent at this point that's worth paying to be at an online conference? Or are some people just doing it, again, like how they would pay their fucking pay-to-play at fucking events? Are they doing the same shit online at the conferences just so they can be seen, so hopefully they can pick up some new followers and blah, 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 and take it from there? I don't fucking know. It's a different world. We shall see. Ben Chastain and Rob Counts. What a fucking interesting interaction with them. So interesting. I still wonder to this day, I really wish I knew someone who knew Ben and could just be like, hey Ben, by the way, remember those guys, that guy you were with at what do you call it, Disclosure Con last year, Jiggy, Paranormal Hood? You were on the fucking sitting right next to him on the fucking panel, and you thought he was really cool, and you told me you're gonna look him up and see what he's doing. Did you ever do that? Because just wondering, you know, what you think? How'd you feel about that? Think he's cool? Want to be his friend? Probably not. And Rob, who had already blocked me on fucking on Twitter, well, I ain't never said a word to the dude. It's even funnier because fucking me and Lee got a picture with him and shit. And he, again, another one, didn't know a fucking clue. They block you, they don't like you, they got all this stuff to say, but they don't even know who you are in person. That shit is what's fucking hilarious. I don't know how they don't fucking know me either. How I don't kind of fucking stand out. You know what I mean? Like, really? Literally? Not a whole lot of people who look like me at the events, and not a whole lot of people who look like me in this shit, period. Name them. Billy Casson, Alexa Brooks. I forget the guy's name that they all did dirty when he got sick and shit. I forget that poor guy's name. But there's a few, but not a lot. We all know that Billy Casson is their boy.
You mean Token?
Yep. Fair to say. Yeah, Tooth, exactly. All hail Tooth. Fucking Tooth. Aliens are here, but you can't see them because you are not on the right frequency. Pay me, and I'll show you how to get there. Well, please, Rogue Faction, where do I pay? How much? Because I want to see these aliens. I want to get on the right frequency. I'm tired of being on the wrong frequency. You know what I mean? I would like to be able to tune in and see what the fucking alien actually fucking looks like. Can you show me? Hook a brother up. I'm with it. Just saying. All that money, all the years, all the events I've went to. That's what would have been so fucking cool though. You know what I mean? To be at one of those events, and all of a sudden, some motherfucker just pull out some crazy shit. Like they walk out of Alien or got like a real fucking piece of alien technology or some shit. Like, guys, I saved it just for the Contact in the Desert this year, just for you, just to show you live. None of that. Like John D'Souza, I'll tell you who I really was disappointed in. I don't think I was more disappointed anyway than John D'Souza. Because when you call yourself the real life X-Man, and if you've seen X-Files and you're liking yourself as fucking Mulder and shit from X-Files, you would have something. Because one thing you can say about Mulder, he is a smart motherfucker. And he's going to figure out a way to let people know that some shit was going on. John D'Souza proceeded to do a whole fucking slideshow of shit that I can go and show you right now on YouTube and all over the internet. I was so disheartened. I was like, this
I had
dude-
the fucking 2-hour conversation that we had when I was fucking so disappointed.
I know.
I'm like, really? You're Mulder? You're supposed to be the real life Mulder? This is what you get. Nothing. Not even a fucking foot chase with something. Nothing. I had never told us. Not a goddamn thing.
Well, that's because it's G16 classified. He can't talk about the good stuff.
Like,
you know.
I don't even know what the fuck he talked about for 2 hours. I'm like, I don't even really remember what the fuck he was talking about. Like, because it wasn't much. He didn't give a shit. I'm like, really, dude?
Of course he went full Q. That's where they're all going, man. They think that's the winning. This is the let me choose the winning side. If you remember how it was before all this, Alex Jones, everybody was anti-government, anti-anything. I don't give a fuck if they're left, white, right, in middle, black, green, anything, anti all that establishment shit. And then you saw the shift and shit. It's whoever is winning. They want to side with who they think is the winning side is. Right now, the whole Q thing ties in with the whole right wing, blah, 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 the whole right wing, left wing paradigm. It works for folks.
Fits their
Exactly.
racist fucking ass.
That's
fucking
all it is. And John D'Souza doesn't even
well.
realize how racist it is. Billy Carson's dumbass can't even realize how racist the shit that they push is. It's like, here you got these fucking step and fetch motherfuckers who are too dumb to even realize that the people they surround themselves with, that they get money with, and that it's supposed to be their friends and all this type of stuff, and their compadres, and they sit down and eat with and drink with and shit. Because how I met all these motherfuckers, again, through Billy, don't realize that these motherfuckers are racist. They are tolerating you. It's like how they tolerated the Negro that was in the house. They call him the house nigga. They tolerated the house nigga. Yeah, I said it. That's what they did. They tolerated that presence when
He
it
was allowed to come in the
comforting.
house.
Exactly.
Couldn't
Let's
stay
be
for
honest.
long, though.
Nope. All right, boy, you better get up on out of here.
Don't be stepping on no toes.
Exactly. Don't get it twisted. Do not get the house tooth. There you go. Yeah. He's the reincarnation of Tooth, but he's been to the pyramids and did nothing to prove that he's the real. He should be like, listen, I'll show you exactly what is a secret door. We're gonna go in here right now. I'm gonna power up my fucking
He
whatever.
never showed nothing.
You got to see the outside like everybody else and take some cool pictures. Get your pictures hand tuned for fun. I only went to that picture for you, no problem. You can take it right
He
in
didn't
front of
even
the
pull a Brian Forrester and go like, look, I'm going to go over the rope and I'm going to go over here to this rock and put a ruler up against it. Nothing. At least Brian Forrester's hopping over the rope.
Hey, he went sliding down sand dunes.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Yeah. You got to slide down sand dunes. I'm saying your tooth, man. I mean, you know, it's like fucking, just like, right, yeah. Well, yeah, okay. And actually, I don't even think he actually went down. He's too fragile. Need to do shadow work and clear the blockages, 3 more payments. The Emerald faction, this is going to sound like it's going to get expensive, but I mean, if it's worth it, if you tell me it's worth it, I'm willing to invest the money because I want to see these aliens.
3 more payments and you need to take this stuff to get rid of the blockages.
Where were you a year ago?
That's an extra payment.
I'm going to my phone. This is ridiculous. Wait, Meta, you getting like your flirt on in the fucking chat room? Was it Brad Gray who was trying to get with you? Although Meta, if it is, it would be an adventure because he lives in Australia, so you can go do 90 Day Fiance the other way, and you can say you meant in the chat here, and then they give you a show. I do watch that fucking show. I'm probably the only one. I know a couple other people watch it. Toth is one of your main
Meta's
guys?
our roving reporter that we have no idea where she is ever.
Yeah, every now and then she reports in.
So what's the story where you are now, Meta?
Meta's like, I'm live on planet Ashkantar. I'm waiting for Derek Wildstar to show up. He's going to use the wave motion gun to help save planet Earth. You didn't know that? We have a battleship in space that has a wave motion engine and a wave motion gun. And we're going to planet Iskandar to save planet Earth. Star Blazers, buddy. What do you know about that? Oh, he is a lucky man. Yeah, there is some flirtation going on in the fucking chat. That's awesome. There you go. Oh, Meta. No, stop fucking flattening your head up. But good for you, Meta. You forgot where you were. Yeah, clearly you forgot where you were. You were having your Hallmark moment and shit. Lee Bellman, you remember Star Blazers? I don't know if they stole Star Blazers. Do you remember Star Blazers? That was the shit back in the day. When you hear them talk about this shit, too, it just reminds me of shit like that. Fucking Force 5, all those little fucking cartoons, too. Not even just the fucking, like, Star Wars and Star Trek. These motherfuckers got into the fucking cartoons. Star Blazers. When I heard them talking about the fleet of ships, like ships that were like fucking subs or whatever in space, I was like, yep, Star Blazers. Our Star Blazers. You have the collection? Wow. I haven't seen that shit in forever. I mean, I'm sure I could watch it on fucking anywhere, but it's just funny to think going home from school every day to watch shit like Star Blazers and Force 5. And when I hear them talk about that shit, I'm like, Star Blazers. I was just waiting for them to be like, in the spaceship in space, now it looks like a battleship. It looks like you know, the old USS Enterprise or something. Well, actually, that's a carrier. Sorry, but it looks like that, but it's got a special engine. They call it a wave engine. And the wave engine also has a gun in the front called the wave gun. And the wave gun is very, 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 very dangerous. It's dangerous. And they use it to travel to other planets. Elizabeth, say some shit. To stop those planets from destroying our planet. Be good, pony boy. Now, what's that? That's fuck. I can see the
Outsiders.
book. Outsiders. Thank you.
I think it's Alfie said he said goodbye to the us.
No, it wasn't a cannon. The cannons were on top of the ship. They had cannons too, but they had the wave motion gun. It was a special fucking thing that shot, and that's what, when they could use it, it just leveled the playing field. Like, it was like, that's it. Go to the wave motion gun, but they can only use it like once every now and again or some shit. I mean, it's so long ago. I mean, I'm fucking, you're talking like a long, yeah, oof, 36 years ago when that shit was on, I believe. Yeah, that's right. You didn't know. You should have asked Meta. It's Lucky Woman. It could be anything. Could be Lucky fucking Bigfoot. You never know with Meta. It could be Lucky Alien.
It could have been. Is it Lucky Alpha Centurion?
Right. Is it Lucky Blue Avian? Are you dating a blue avian now, Meta? Meta?
She got chicken fever?
You know what they say. Once you go hen, you give up human. Woo! It's over 40 years ago, Genocide. So I was like 10 or 11. I mean, that's possible. I don't.
It was
yeah,
a long fucking time ago.
You may not even been born yet when it first came out.
Probably not.
Shit.
But I remember it.
Yeah, this is over 40 years ago. Yeah, you might have been around. Yeah, but whew. Oh, the good old days. I remember all those shows. I'm waiting for them to do some Inspector Gadget shit. And then Corey Good. No, it'd be like Emery Smith. He's kind of like a duh enough kind of guy where you've been seeing him like, yeah, so then, you know, I jumped, yeah. I jumped out this building and like I went like go Emery legs. And my legs extended so I wouldn't fall and stuff. Then I went go Emery hat. And the hat went up and like I floated down and stuff, you know? Yeah. Yeah. And then I had a niece named Lenny. What was the dog's name? What was Penny's dog's name? Fuck, I remember the dog's name.
Brain.
Was it Brain?
Yeah.
I had a dog named Train.
Brain.
No, he'll say Train.
Yeah, he'd say Train. Yeah.
He wants to change everything just a little bit. I could see it. But that's the funniest thing I ever observed when Emery does interviews and she's like, yeah. Like, yeah, they believe this shit? I mean, yeah. Oh, poor Emery. He getting picked on. I always wait.
He's hard at work in his lab and garage. I mean, shed, whatever the fuck it is.
Liquor store. I mean, what? Yeah. Let me get a pint.
His couch.
Let me get a gallon. Gotta love it. And he ain't come up with shit. Again, all these super smart people.
Saving the world for fucking
that can save
ever.
the world. They have access to all the information ever, and none of these people are exceptional people. They're not even exceptional in this field.
Corey Good saw all this information, all this technology, all this. He knows all this stuff. Could save the fucking world, but he's up on the mountain getting his fucking plasma-free water from the fucking river.
Yeah, he's getting water. And he takes 3 to 4 mile. I don't know if he said 34 or 3 to 4 mile hikes a day. Well, good for you, buddy. You should be. That's good. Good to hear that. Good night, Rogue Faction. Gotta love it. These are your heroes, folks. These are the saviors. These are the people that are gonna help us to ascend. They're gonna take us to the next level, man. How can you not just can't wait, right? Ooh, don't you get all cozy feeling inside? Knowing that you're gonna get to hang out with these folks, be in a better place, doing better things. Yeah, good luck with that.
Alright, but yeah, the blast blunt's been smoked.
That's it.
That's it. We
It's
out of
over.
here.
Yes,
Till next week.
I know it's early. It beats like that sometime, folks. Got shit to do. We'll be back. Peace and love.
We out. Peace and love, everybody.
See you later.